Hello, my name is Scott Brown. The Idaho Grain Producers Association was formed in 1957. That year, I was 1 year old. A lot has happened in the last 60 years, and today as we celebrate Idaho Grain's 60th birthday, we're going to take a minute and reflect on our past successes and accomplishments, take a look at what we're doing today, and glance into the future. You know, our founding farmers had a lot of foresight and wisdom in that they felt that if we as a group of Idaho farmers would work together and have one voice on tackling issues, that we would get a lot more done and benefit the farmers more than if we worked individually. Our board of directors is made up of grain growers from across the state of Idaho. Nearly every grain growing county in the state of Idaho has a director on the board. And that board, together with our elected executive committee and our dedicated staff, work tirelessly to tackle difficult issues that face grain growers, not only across the state of Idaho, but across the nation.
The Idaho Grain Producers, or actually it was the Idaho State Wheat Growers at the time, was formed in 1957. And it was formed by a group of forward-thinking gentlemen who saw a need for representing the interests of wheat growers of the state and of the region in conjunction with their counterparts in Washington and Oregon. Those forward-thinking gentlemen at the time decided to form a commission for research and for market development. In those early days, it was very obvious that there were huge markets to be had in Asia, and the Pacific Northwest was probably in the best position to be able to take advantage of that market. The states of Idaho, Washington, and Oregon joined together to form an organization known as the Western Wheat Associates. And the focus of that organization was to provide funding that was matched by USDA funds for market development primarily in Asia and primarily soft white wheat. As time went on, that organization merged in with Great Plains Wheat to form the current organization, U.S. Wheat Associates, which now services many countries worldwide in terms of market development and market service for wheat growers. The Idaho Grain Producers continues to be the grower-financed organization that provides the political support for the wheat and barley industry in the state of Idaho.
IGPA has been critical to my success as a farmer, and it's been important to not only myself, but my family. It has helped keep us in business. IGPA gains a lot of its strength from its members and from the board. We have an excellent board. You know, there are naturally some divisions, some would say, between the North and the South, but the Idaho Grain Producers has been able to work together with everyone from across the state to accomplish our common goals. Water is critical to the state. In the north, we have water that's very critical for transportation. In the south, of course, it's very critical for irrigation. And there have been groups over the years that have tried to pit those two interests against each other. IGPA has not let that happen. We've been very effective in maintaining the important dams and infrastructure that we need and the rights that we need to succeed as a grain-producing state. The indemnity fund that we enjoy here in the state is the envy of many grain-producing, wheat-producing states across the country. I've had several farmers tell me if it wasn't for that indemnity fund, I would be out of business. Thank you, IGPA.
My name is Jamie Kress, and I'm honored to serve as IGPA's first female executive board member. With my election last fall, Idaho Grain Producers Association embraced today's family farm.
Now more than ever, it's critical that our growers remain engaged. With an increasing number of legislators representing urban areas, both on the state and federal level, our story needs to be told. Nothing speaks more than a farmer who know with blood, sweat, and tears how a farm bill or a piece of legislation affects them on the farm.
As we gather for our 60th anniversary, we have much to celebrate. We're proud of our past, we're excited for our future, and we look forward to being a strong voice for Idaho Grain.
So there you have it, 60 years and counting. It's been an honor today for me to speak for and on behalf of 58 other past presidents as well as our current president, as we've taken a look at IGPA's successes and our accomplishments, as we've looked at the current day and as we've glimpsed into the future. Our future successes will be a function of the dedication and commitment of our membership. As we American farmers become fewer and fewer, and as more and more is expected from us, the need to speak out and be active and vocal in our profession becomes greater and greater. As our Lieutenant Governor Brad Little told the Board of Directors yesterday, if we're not at the table, we'll probably be on the table. Just some food for thought. No pun intended.